Hi Taurus, this is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus. This reading covers love, money, relationships, activities, hobbies. The cards tell the story, so we can get a sense from the cards of the energies and messages that can help you in the month of November. If you find this reading helpful, then subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my free daily, weekly, or monthly tarot videos. Okay, let's get started with your reading, Taurus, and your Celtic cross. So let's get a sense of what is happening for Taurus. Okay, so we have the Tower, Major Arcana, we have the Empress, Major Arcana, and we have the Three of Wands. So the Tower, we see chaos here. We see the structure falling apart, being struck by lightning, people falling out, flames, dark sky, clouds. It looks pretty dire, doesn't it? But you know, the Tower can represent, and it can suggest a surprising turn of events. It can be a shock to your daily routine. It could be an upheaval from within, from what or how you've been thinking. You know, your approach may have been just flipped on end. So with the Tower, we see change, we see transformation, we see the opportunity for restructuring. And from this restructuring, something better will become of this. A stronger foundation, something or a life situation that's more in alignment with how you can live, which can bring more happiness and joy. So the Tower can be for some it can be a big change. For others, it can be something just enough to be where you're mindful of it, and your daily routine, just the way that you've been living, is going to have to change. And I have to say that just in my community of neighbors, of friends, there have been a lot of Tower moments, and particularly related to health. Shocking, difficult, for some traumatic, and they've had that moment, and then they're moving through it, and they're going to be better as a result of getting treatment or getting help or whatever it may be. So the Tower is simply it's the universe's way of stepping into restructure, to allow transformation. And often out of the flames, here comes the phoenix. The phoenix rises. And so you have to think about and absorb what's happening, but then ultimately you have to make the changes work for you. You have to be in charge, really, and to say, this is a change of direction for me. This isn't what I anticipated, but I'm going to deal with this. So next to the Tower, here's the Empress. And the Empress comes from a place of love. She is love. She is the feminine ideal of our mother, Earth's mother. And here she sits in her chair. She's in comfort. Could be with child, surrounded by the abundance and the simplicity of the abundance of Earth, of resources, of nature. So when we're seeing the Empress, we know that connected to this Tower, that we're going to have people who are great sources of comfort, who are great sources of love and inspiration. And, you find people who genuinely care for you. And so the Empress is there to support, to love, to nurture through difficult times and through good times too. So the Empress can also suggest the idea of fertility And for some, it can be actually having a baby. And for many, it could be the fertile mind. You know, the ideas, the inspirations, the desires, the dreams that we have that we want to bring out into the world. We have to feed them right. We have to take care of them. We have to take care of our body. We have to take care of our mind in order to bring them out into reality. So here's this piece of something changing. The Empress here to support, to provide love, caring and consideration and sympathy, but she's also maybe giving you this message of don't lose hope and be inspired. You know, think of new ideas, think of something else that you can, again, allow to arise from these ashes. And so with the Empress and this idea of inspiration, it's here, the merchant and the finely dressed man in the Three of Wands, he's looking out over the lands. He's looking out into the distance. The ships are in the water. And he's thinking, my next plan, where am I headed? It's open. This is all open, and it's up to me to be able to chart my own course. And it may be very true for some of you that when you have this change, this opportunity to restructure, you have to get the support and love to keep yourself going. And then you are, for some, maybe it feels like you're starting from scratch. Others, it's, well, I may as well pursue this. This is what I want. This is what my heart wants, my passions, the things that excite me. So the Three of Wands can suggest leadership and the desire to bring your passions into your life. And, you know, on a literal level, it can mean travel, that you may have travel plans in the near future of, you know, maybe you're visiting a different location, maybe you're interviewing for a job in another town, but this can suggest international travel or local travel as well. So an interesting spread of cards here with respect to changes and, you know, that the things that we go through in life that we deal with. So let's see what we have in terms of numerology. We have 16, and 3 is 19, and 19 and 3 is 22, and 22 is a master number. It's the master builder, the architect. It's the number that inspires us to take all of our talents and our skills and the knowledge that we have, the confidence that we have or that we regain, and then we apply it and we build something beautiful. And here, Master Builder, yes, it's the rebuild of this foundation that needed to crumble. So, and interesting, I'll just say the 2 3s here. You know, 3s, again, communication, creativity. Let's see what we have for an affirmation or a thought for the day from the oracle cards. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. The glowing awareness here. So selflessness, and selflessness goes to service and being, again, mindfully aware of your situation and those around you. Humility, of keeping things within bounds. It's one thing to be confident. It's another thing to be arrogant and to stay humble and kind. You know, I've seen that on a few memes. I think that's an important way to think, is work hard, stay humble, be kind. So friends, this is what I have for you for the day. I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.